Alrighty, I am back for episode 7, and we will start with this poster. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. I am not a stalker. I am in fact a puppet, which means I will be having a miserable time, I suppose. Which is exactly what I'm here for. A chain. What is that chain? A throwing object. A chain that can be swung powerfully, inflicts struck damage on anyone in the area, and spins around enemies that it hits. Sometimes simple is most effective, a quote from his stalker. You know, those guys get what's up. I do think simple is most effective. I don't like when things are complicated. Can I open this door? Probably not. No, I can't. I'm not sure if I should be going here or taking the staircase, but I'm going to come here. And we're going to deal with Mr. over here. Mr. Big Guy. Oh wow, good thing he staggered there, otherwise I was absolutely going to get smacked. Ooh, that is... I didn't realize those guys were gonna come to life. I'm out of stamina. The reduction to stamina speed is really... it's a lot more than I would have anticipated. Okay, back to Mr. Big Puppet. I cannot time stuff for shit. I say as I time something. Well, that doesn't mean I'm good at timing stuff. Case in point. Smack. I didn't think he was going to follow that up. Yeah, let me just run around you a little bit. Okay. I suppose I can live with that. Easy enough. At least I didn't get too mauled this time. I was having a lot more troubles with all the previous ones of these guys, if you will. Pipes. Oh yeah, so this is probably like a return path or something. You can like drop down back here, I suppose. Let's go down then. Puppet of the future. Oh, that is... everything about this situation screams no. So something tells me that thing is going to be a real pain in the ass. Also, I don't know how I feel about fighting in a poison swamp. That is not gonna reach. If I go a little further ahead, it probably will. A little further ahead, it probably will. It did, but it didn't do anything. Oh, wow, that is a lot of damage you do, good sir. Interesting. Well, I don't know how much I want to try that again. When in shock, your character's stamina recovery immediately decreases. Use a purification ampoule to remove status effects. Alright. I will try that again. But I want... the big guy is still there. I had a feeling it didn't explode, but... okay, that was a bit of a silly backstab. For some reason it... ah, what do you mean you... you did it. You attacked me twice with your giant wheel. I didn't realize he could actually like do that twice. Ah, son of a bitch. For some reason I never expect him to go the second time. I should be healing, but I'm not. Okay, this time he explodes. So wait, are they not guaranteed to explode? Or do they just explode and respawn anyway? I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna try to pick this thing up. And I'm going to try this guy one more time. But I'm not going to try it too often, because I don't want to just spend 20 minutes around here. Well, I was hoping I could maybe spin around. You have a lot of HP, good sir. I should probably heal before I die. Whoa, that is... I was really hoping I could pull myself towards him. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Okay, his giant balls are in the way. Oh crap, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have the HP to survive this based off of the corruption damage alone. Maybe, but it's going to be close, I think. Apparently I can stagger you, so I should probably do that. And I can smack his knee. That was some decent damage, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be enough to allow me to win. That said, the corruption is gonna wear off, so maybe that'll give me the opportunity I need. Okay, well... Oh boy. Ah, shit, that is... I realized way too late that was what was happening there. Interesting. Well, it's definitely doable. Which means now I have no choice but to try over and over again until I succeed. Okay, well, maybe not too much. Before I do anything, where is... Shock break and disruption. Doesn't give you corruption though, so I don't think I'll be needing that. Furthermore, I don't really think I need to be that worried about the corruption. As long as I attack often enough, I think I will be fine. As long as I can regain my healing before I get corrupted again, basically. Do not be... Well, there goes my idea for more damage. God damn it. Oh. Why would you do this to me again? Let me just bash his legs hardcore. That was terrible. Get your balls out of the way, sir. I do not like your balls. I need to stop saying that. That is going to make me sound so immature. I'm not going to try to pretend that I'm mature or anything, but... Well, okay, if I am saying that I shouldn't be saying that because it makes me sound immature, then yeah, I basically did just say that I'm going to try to sound more mature. So I guess I'll just shut up instead. Okie dokie. Roll to the other leg. And smack the other leg. Okay, that was a little close. I wasn't sure exactly what was going to happen there. I should probably heal before I do anything else. Get a bit more damage, and here's the crit. Move to the other leg and just begin smacking it. Alright, he does that. Oh my goodness. I'm terrible. For some reason I didn't realize he was going to crush me there. Well, 4 times the charm, as they say. Yes, I know how this works. I understand, thank you, but... I will... It's not the corruption that's the problem. The problem is that I keep getting hit like an idiot. Ah, my ergo is all the way over there. That's not good. I was hoping I could pick it up before I fight him, but it does seem to be on the other side. I'm really disappointed I can't use the electric abrasive to fight that thing. I imagine it would have been a nice damage boost if I could. Though I suppose right now damage is not exactly my main problem. The main problem is that I keep forgetting to dodge and stuff. Specifically that attack right there. Okay, that was a... I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do there. What? Okay, that's the first time I've gotten hit by that, so I didn't realize that that could actually happen. Okay, and now I just got hit twice in a row. He's going to spin his balls. Oh, okay, for some reason I thought he was going to spin his balls some more. Okay, let's be a little careful. I should probably heal before I forget and die. I should just be fine to go behind him and just smack his legs. At least until he does that. Heal. And stagger. Another stagger. And then a crit. And what do you know, I got my heal back, so now I should be good to go for a little bit. Dodge that as well. Heal right now. No, that's his balls. And I'm dead again. God damn it. I don't know. Something about that attack just really throws me off. I never think he's going to attack. I just think he's like settling down for a moment and then he spins on me. He freaking spins to win. And it works because I'm bad. I promise you I'm going to succeed. Right, this attempt. This one's... I feel good about this attempt specifically. I'm just going to rush straight past you and go get my ergo. I'm tired of like waiting around every time. Okay, let's get this started. That is the balls. Move out the way. Go to the other leg. Smack it a little bit. Is he going to... Yes, he's going to get into the air. And I cannot hit him right now. Heal before anything stupid happens. Dodge that. Smack his leg some more. Oh, Rick. That was not a good place to be at that exact moment. Why? Okay. I'm having a lot of trouble positioning myself correctly this time. And get a crit if you don't mind. Thank you. You know, now that I'm stuck fighting this thing for the fourth time is where I start considering why exactly it's called Puppet of the Future. Because I don't know, that thing looks... Outside of the fact that it's good at killing stuff, it looks pretty bare bones to me, not gonna lie. Every time I see him like sidestepping in a way that I've not seen him sidestep before, I start to panic that he's going to pull out some new move on me or something. Heal right now before I forget, before I get myself killed. And also because that'll give me more time to build it back up. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That's it. No problems at all. Except there was a few problems. And now the problem is that I am corrupted and I will maybe die. But honestly, I don't really care. Because the checkpoint is like 2 seconds away from me. I can come here, and pick up my ergo without any problems. There is absolutely no issue. Booster glaive. That sounds interesting. So you know what? Freaking grant me death. I don't care. Here it comes. Goodbye. Alright. So you all ready for one last drop in the pool of corruption? Because I know I am. Let me just take a look at this booster glaive. Ooh. It's got some pretty interesting technique scaling. A great sword. Huh. Patient slash. What does that do? Gather your strength for a powerful slash attack. Hold the attack button to trigger a stronger attack. I should probably see what that can do for me. Let's drop down here. No, this is not a drop down path. Well, this is a shortcut, but it's not the kind of shortcut. The shortcut isn't going to go exactly the same way I was thinking it would. Retrieve lost ergo. And I should probably go ahead and do some stuff with that. You know, killing that guy took quite a bit of time because I died so often. Ow. Which means that now I'm a little late on time. So I'm probably just going to kill these guys and then I'm going to go back to Hotel Krat so I can do some stuff. And that'll probably be the end of the video after that. That was terrible. And now I'm cornered. Which is not exactly a good place to be in. Especially not when there's 2 enemies on your ass. Yep, there you go. About what I expected, if I'm being honest. When I got cornered, I had a feeling it was going to be all over soon. Alright, so let's go pick up my ergo again. And afterwards I'll be able to head to Hotel Krat and do the stuff that I want to do over there. So I'm not going to take any chances, I'm just going to... These guys are surprisingly tanky considering they're like half dead. I expected them to be weaker than this. Anyway, here's my ergo. Thank you. Well, I was wondering why I always had all my fabled charges for the guy, and I realize now that when you pick up your ergo, you regain all your fable, which is an interesting mechanic actually. That gives you a good reason to like go for that first, aside from just the fact that you want to actually, you know, avoid losing it. Ah, frick, I'm terrible. Son of a... That was a big jump, good sir. I did not expect him to jump that far. And goodbye. What do you mean you're still alive? Get out. Yeah, see, this time he didn't explode. But even when he did explode, he didn't... Like, he still respawned afterwards. Alrighty, so... Use the Stargazer, and I'm going to go back to Hotel Krat. If I can do it right. There. Alright, there we go. Because Mr. Polendina had some quartz to sell me, so I'm going to buy those. And I will use that for some P origin stuff. And after that I'm probably going to have a look at my weapons. Hello. If you don't mind, I would like those 2 things. Thank you. So I need to go upstairs. I need to go see Mr. Geppetto. Right in the far room. There we go. Is the cat still there? The cat is still there. Something tells me he's not going to be any friendlier. Yep. Still makes me very sad, as you can clearly tell by the tone of my voice. So, alright. Sit in the chair. Get experimented on. Activate P organ. Alright, so if I put something here... then I should be able to... like, gain my extra pulse cells, yeah. And I think... I'm just going to go for some defense stuff. Ooh, I have unlocked phase 2. Interesting. Add amulet slots. Ooh. Receiving damage. Retain guard regain upon pulse cell use. Ooh, that could be interesting. I think I'd like an extra... oh, ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum. I don't feel like that my durability will be at maximum for very long. Enhance weapon attack when discharged. Enhance ambush stagger attack. It's like that backstabs, I suppose. Enhance perfect guard destruction. Enhance pulse cell recovery. That does sound like what I want, actually. Lowers guard regain reduction. Lowers damage of charge attack and fable arts. During charge attacks and when using fable arts, okay. I think I will take that. I think that's about what I want for now. So now I have an extra heal. And I also have better heals. So that's going to be really nice. That should help in surviving. To be honest, aside from most big enemies, I don't feel like I've had that much trouble surviving. But I'm a sucker for tank builds. So I'm going to try to make a tank build of myself. Where is the booster glaive? Let me see what kind of... okay, that is kind of slow. I assume it's pretty heavy as well. Yeah, it is kind of heavy. 69%, nice. Yeah. It does feel like it may actually be a pretty good option. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to like hold that, right? Ooh, that looks like it deals quite a fair bit of damage. I'm not sure exactly... okay, it doesn't. You don't need to charge it for that long. Ah, that looks interesting. That could be a fun handle to have on my weapon. Maybe if I put the electric cord stick head on it. I suppose I will think about that next time. I've already ran past my timer anyway, so once again, I think that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, as always, be sure to like and all that. And if you didn't, then be sure to dislike and all that. And I will see you in the next episode, whenever it will be. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I think I said that already. Anyway, goodbye.